Oh, yo, how are you guys? As you know, I'm looking for the ultimate experience shoes for Camino de Santiago, and I have something special here, okay? You have to check it out in two different environments. The first one, the streets of New York. Because even if you do Camino de Santiago, you have to pass through the cities, through the many of the roads, so there will be actually really good tests. And the second one, Appalachian Trail. Are you ready? Happen to be that I'm here in States, and happy to be that I'm in Pennsylvania, and happy to be that I have to review this tracker. Let me read it again. Tracker 2 FGM, like male, obsidian leather shoes. It's not the normal shoe. First things first, this is the minimalist hiking shoes. Okay, the concept of minimalism is actually more related to the barefoot walking. If you're not familiar and barefoot walking, it's simply walking barefoot. We are born barefoot. We probably die barefoot. The barefoot walking is the most natural way of walking, and if we can do it in the mountain, how great would it be? Oh, do you like to walk with me? Yes, I like to walk with you. Why do you like to walk with me? I like to walk with you because it's easy to walk. You just put this inside, and actually from the moment that I got those shoes, I hardly took them off. The way of standing, the way that the shoe is actually standing on the floor, it's so much different than the normal shoe. You, rather than the heel, would actually stomp with the front part of the shoe, and that's a huge difference. It changes all the structure of the muscles which work when you actually walk. This is not vegan shoes because it has some leather here, and this leather and this part here inside is supposedly hydro-guarded, 100% proof membrane, seam sealed, extremely durable and long-lasting. Boom! And I checked them yesterday in a lake, in a pond, in a stream, and you know, they're nice and dry. It seems that it works, guys. My feet are cold, but I know it. The camera still works. Yeah, it's still working. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can hear me well, but the water resistant proof test really good, eh? Now we're gonna know that those shoes not only waterproof, but they're nice and warm during the summer, during the winter, and nice and cool during the summer. They have this thermal, it's called, let me read the thing, 300 more thermal protection with 3 millimeters thermal zone comfort thing that goes within the shoe. You stick it in, it's already there. You don't even have to stick it in, it's already there. Checked it yesterday, checked it before yesterday, and I was checking it for the past 3 weeks, and that stuff works. On the other side, when I check it during the nice and summertime, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a sandwich, you know, sandwich toast thing on my shoe, you know. It's a hiking shoe, okay? It's not like a sandal, but with those modern technologies, there is no big issue about the temperature. You know what? It seems like a perfect day to check if those shoes can be used in any type of conditions. So New York, here we go. An Appalachian Trail, here we go. We are on Appalachian Trail. Wow! All good, all good. If any of those days you choose to walk in the United States, you have to be aware of 3 things. The first one, there are snakes. That's what it is, you know. You're hiking, that's a risk management thing, you know. You're sitting next to the computer, your back's gonna hurt, and when you hike, you might simply get bitten by the snake. The second, which worries me a bit more, is that there are bears. Not only bears, but rather grizzlies. And it seems that time is the hibernation time for all those grizzlies. So what actually they do, you walk around looking for the place to stay, and suddenly you can bump to any of them. Thing in States, you know, people have guns. And this worries me a little bit, you know, the people have guns. So you walk in here and there, and suddenly, hopefully not, you can end it up in as someone's trophy. You know, in the Camino, you have to walk through different paths. In Camino, you have to walk in cities, you know, Pamplona, León, Lugo, Santiago, and you have to walk and on the roads as well, but you have to walk in the forest. So the shoe that actually you wish to find has to be good in those 2 conditions. Okay, tired. I need a little coffee, guys, but I'm tired of all the city. I'm all tired of Wall Street, Times Square, and I need nature. I need nature. So I decided to do a little break of testing those shoes in the city conditions, and I'm heading to Central Park. How magnificent is that? Can you hear the traffic? First of all, these shoes are good for many different things. You can walk in the city with those shoes, no problem at all. Second thing, can you actually use the mountain? If you've seen this video, I don't have to answer these questions, but most likely the third and important questions are they a good value for what they are? And I have to tell you guys, there's no other shoes they can actually be of this characteristic on the market, that if you want this pure connection with the nature, not only walking in the nature but only feeling this in your feet, like hiking mindfulness, these shoes can give you this idea. These shoes can give you this experience of feeling the way. And at the end of the day, why do we do hiking? Anyway, these are observations, and there's one final observation I want to make, which is these shoes, the durability of these shoes. After 3 or 4 weeks of using them already, I've noticed the little creases, the little kind of breaks just on the ceiling part of the shoe, and a bit of scratch toes in the front. The only thing is that the shoe won't last you forever. And I hope you enjoyed this little review from here, from the neighborhood of New York. I'm so happy to be able to tell you this. The dreams are coming true, so all you have to do, you have to really want it. Sending you big kisses, and if you like, subscribe to this channel, and if you don't, just simply don't. Oh,